fortunately, I work at a social impact firm, and the company stayed true to its commitment to continue hiring even to this day, and ensuring that the people who work at the firm weren't experiencing pay cuts. So we, as a small business in Washington D.C., that was a major risk, but it was a commitment to the people who work at the firm, and a commitment to the communities that we serve. So it was life changing. One, to know that I still had a economic security coming out of college, that many students from my class didn't have. But it was also like it forced me at a younger age to think about what adulthood looked like, and how do I navigate that, right? It forced me to start doing apartment searches. It forced me to start thinking about 401k plans that I didn't want to think about until the week after graduation. So it forced me to think about those things abruptly as a young person, and it was very emotional, especially growing up in the low income community, a single parent mom, where all of these things that I was being exposed to, and the greatness of opportunity that I had were things that my mom traditionally had. So it was hard to even go, or have like a firsthand experience to, or have someone to talk to say, what do I do here? How much percentage should I be doing for a 401k? What should I be looking for when it comes to rent? So like those aren't things wasn't ready to think about yet, but I knew there were things down the line. But when COVID hit, it was like, you must think about these things now. I learned this from my mentor, or at least I got the saying from him, is that is strong communities create strong families, and strong families create strong schools. And I'm always going to revert it back to education somehow, but I see the school system as a triangle. You got the community, which is the village. You got the family, and then you got the student. You need strong pieces to all of those aspects, to create strong students in strong schools. When we talk about what's happening in the school building, we also have to talk about what's happening in the household, what's happening within these families. Where is the lack of opportunity falling, and where is the lack of access to resources? Where is that falling? And I think all of that plays a role on our students and young people as well. Um, so as a parent, I think it is our duty, um, to always fully stay invested into our young people's education, and to anything that they do related to civil service. Young people look up to their parents. They're the first person that they meet when they come out. So I think that bond and connectivity is what you make it. And as a parent, you have to be invested into your child's education, to show them that you're invested into seeing them grow. Education is one of my priority, is putting people on the pathway to ensure that they have access to a career or college readiness, and getting those support systems inside the school system that is necessary. It's also, I like to say, economic prosperity, and that means a lot. It means creating opportunities for people who don't get opportunities just handed to them. It's creating a workforce and job market that is accessible to anyone from every background, whether you come from Ward 8, or Ward 1, or whether you are black or white, or whether you make $10,000 a year, or whether you make $70,000 a year. So I think creating a workforce that is accessible to everyone in the city and works for all, and giving people, low income families, the opportunity to at least reach the economic floor, to be able to have a quality of life in this city. So I think creating economic opportunities is something I'm passionate about. And then lastly is just This is something that's also core and deep to me. It's affordable housing, and what I mean affordable, I mean affordable. I don't mean affordable for people who make over $100,000. I mean it's affordable for the families who live here, who raise their families here. Like my mom. My mom wouldn't have to move out of the district if she was able to afford to live here and raise 5 kids here. And all of that, what all of that means is really creating a city and a community where the people who've been here for generations can not only um, build wealth in this city, but also be able to experience the prosperity we see in the city.